Hey guys, it's Sep here from Blackbook Properties and Condo Just want to talk very briefly about whether it's the right time to buy. It's a question that people come up with all the time. When the market is down, they ask, hey, is it the right time to buy? When the market is up and hot, they ask, is it the right time to buy? Well, first of all, it really depends on what's your purpose of buying. But today we're going to talk about when it's time for you to make a life move, right? Big things happen in your life, needs arise in your life, and sometimes you just got to do what you need to create the peace that you need in your life at that moment, right? And it's not really a momentary thing, it's a realization. In a moment you realize what it is that you and your significant other or your family or just yourself need to feel at peace with where your life is going and how you see yourself living the next few years, right? We can't ever predict what's going to happen 10 years from now, but we certainly can predict what we want for this upcoming year and the upcoming next couple of years. So when you ask yourself if it's the right time to buy, the answer is, if it feels right and you're financially ready for it, then yes, it is. Let's say the market is way down and there's a lot of properties to choose from, not a lot of buyers. Good for you. You get to choose a great property. You're not buying at the peak. You're getting a great property that you want. You get the pick of the litter. Fantastic. What a wonderful thing, right? Well, let's say now, and when you actually make your purchase, what happened? You're getting exactly what you want, or roughly what you want, so that you can live that next little phase of your life, that little chapter of your life, right? Well, what if you're buying when the prices are climbing or have climbed? Well, what are you going to do? Do you want to really live the way you've been living? If you do and you're fine with that, great. But if you're ready for that next chapter in your life, make it happen for yourself one way or the other, because that enjoyment has a lot of value. Money, of course, has a lot of value too, but the enjoyment and the lifestyle that you have has, in my opinion, greater value. Now, I'm not suggesting you make a silly financial move, right? But do you have money set aside for a rainy day? Are you maxing out your budget? If the answer is yes to having money aside for a rainy day, and it's no, I'm not maxing out my budget, then you're going to be okay in the end. Let's say the market goes sideways after you buy. You still live in the life you want. Let's say the market goes down after you buy. You still live in the life you want, and it only matters when it's time to sell. And guess what? If you're making a cross-town move 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from now, and your price, maybe for some crazy reason, something happened, and prices are lower than what you bought or the same than when you bought, guess what? When you're making that move to the next chapter in your life, if prices have come down a bit, whatever you're going to buy next is also going to be less expensive than it would have been otherwise, right? The same way that when it's time to sell and you've made a lot of money on your property, fantastic for you. But if you're making a cross-town move, whatever you're buying is also going to have gone up in value. Now, obviously, we all want to continue to build equity, so without a doubt, the equation is always better when prices rise and you make money. But I just wanted to leave you thinking about the fact that sometimes you make a move when it feels right, when it's right for your life, and in the end, you're a winner. So I hope this helped. It's just a different perspective than maybe we usually talk about. But really, that's really the way I live my life recently. I used to live very differently, and my life is a lot more fun now that I make these decisions in this way. Hope it helps, guys. Have a great day.